Hey everybody, and welcome to Vlogmas episode number 9. And as discussed in yesterday's video, what we have today is an unboxing of this mystery box, a Star Wars mystery box. We got this from HMV, and apparently it contains, I think, 8 or more items. And as you can see, it's all supposed to be about Star Wars stuff. So with that said, let's get it opened up and see what's inside. Could be absolutely anything. I am anticipating immense disappointment. So let's have a look. So here we go. This is our bumper pop culture mystery box containing items of Star Wars, and let's not hang around in front of all of our Star Wars stuff. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Okay, well I'm already happy. I'm already happy. I can see some good stuff in there. Admittedly, me and someone at work, we did a sort of very random mystery box, and we weren't very impressed with the stuff that was inside it, because of course it could have been anything. It wasn't specifically a particular franchise. But with this one being a Star Wars one, I was kind of confident I was going to enjoy whatever was in here, and I'm pretty sure that that is going to be the case. So, what have we got? Okay, so first of all, on the top, we've got a very funky Star Wars hat, which is actually really interesting because when I was at MCM, I was actually looking for a decent Star Wars hat. That was before I had my own branded ones for the channel, so that's actually not a bad thing. I may wear that in some vlogs, some obviously Star Wars related vlogs, just for fun. So there we go. It's very colourful is the only thing I would say. I probably wouldn't normally go for something quite as eye-catching as that. Also, I definitely need to do something about the shape of it, because personally I don't like that shape of hat, but that can be bent out of shape, no problem. So there we go, a Star Wars hat, not too bad, and yeah, it'll be useful for future videos, I think. This is very cool, an Obi-Wan Kenobi notebook. I like that, actually like that a lot. I liked the series, and yeah, I really like that. You never know what you're going to get with these kinds of things, but notebooks are really cool. And actually, if you flip it over, it's got a decent Darth Vader on the other side. I need to get the packaging off so you can see it properly. But actually, yeah, I really like that. So there we go, get the packaging and the tape off, and you've got a very cool Obi-Wan Kenobi notebook, which on the other side has Darth Vader. And I think I prefer the Darth Vader side, if I'm being honest, but that's really cool. I love that. I use notebooks a lot for making videos, scripting out ideas, and sort of planning future adventures. So a notebook is really useful, and even better if it's a Star Wars one. So there we go, another good item. What else have we got? So I think this is a door hook. That's the most random thing in the world ever. Not entirely unuseful, but very random. Who would have thought that Disney and Lucasfilm would get together and make door hooks? But there we go, very random thing. And I've just spotted this, which I'm actually super happy with. So I do collect some pop figures, and although this isn't a pop figure, these are the sort of pop vinyl pins. And you know I love pins, and it's gigantic as well. So it's an even bigger pin than the jumbo pins that come from Disney. So I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in on some bits and pieces in this in a minute so you can get a better look, but that's very cool. I'm very happy with that. We seem to have a plushy Yoda of some description.
Do you mean by my size, do you?
Okay, well that's kind of brilliant. I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone.
For 800 years have I trained Jedi.
I'm going to have a lot of fun with that, and I suspect that this guy's going to have to feature in a lot more episodes of my vlog in the future.
When 900 years old you reach, look as good you are not, huh?
It's very true, very wise words. A very tiny and odd item. I'm not sure what's in there. Some sort of weird roll around figure. Oh well, it's Star Wars, it's collectible. It's just a bit odd, very strange. We seem to have a Star Wars activity book of some description. Quite like the artwork that's on the front of that, if I'm being honest. And I'm guessing it contains puzzles, word searches. That'll be something to do over the Christmas holidays when I'm incredibly bored and got nothing better to do because I won't be working. So yeah, just a bit of fun. That's not too bad. And then the last thing is a really, really large BB-8 ceramic mug. This thing is massive. There you go, a BB-8 mug. So that's obviously from the sequel trilogy. I would say most of these things are probably sequel trilogy related, except for maybe the pin and the notebook, which is obviously a Disney Plus show. But the door hook are all, I think, sequel era stuff. But let's open that up and have a better look.
Concentrate. Feel the force flow. Yes.
So there we go, some really random things, but actually overall I'm very, very impressed with this mystery box. It had some really good stuff in it. Not to mention the fact that I've now got a mascot for my channel, which is actually something I've been thinking about doing. So this guy's going to appear quite a lot, I'm sure. We also have the Star Wars hat that came through. It's probably a little bit busier than I would go for in a hat, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I can wear it in videos, so that's not too bad. I could even wear it at Comic-Con if I really, really wanted to draw attention to myself. So it's okay. It's not the design I would necessarily have gone for, but yeah, weird and kind of spooky that I was looking for a Star Wars hat. So there we go, not too bad. The Star Wars activity book, I'll have a go at it. I'm sure there's some puzzles in there that I'll probably have a go at, but just a bit of fun, that one. The most random thing though has got to be a door hook. I don't really understand why Disney and Lucasfilm feel the need to license out their product to a manufacturer of door hooks. Very, very strange. But I can hang the hat off of it. This is also a really, really random thing. I'm not even sure what to sort of make of that. It's basically like I think you collect them and you flick them like Subbuteo football figures, and then they bash into one another and they roll around, and it's all very hilarious and everything, but just incredibly bizarre. This though, I'm very happy with, this new notebook. So going into 2024, I'll be able to write out all of my adventures and plans and things that I want to do with my channel. There's a lot of stuff coming up that I've got planned and booked up for next year. So now I can actually start to document that, write things down, make sure I have somewhere where I've jotted down all like hotel reservations and stuff like that. A notebook is essential if you're making YouTube videos, if you're a vlogger, so never a bad thing. And the fact that it's from the Obi-Wan show, which I really liked as well, is really good. Got Obi-Wan on the front. I do like that Darth Vader design on the other side though, so I'm probably going to focus on the dark side. And I've just opened up the box for the BB-8 mug. This thing is massive. I can get my whole hand in there. I like it. I actually like that quite a lot, and I probably will use that, if I'm being honest. You can never have too many Star Wars mugs. There's also already a few behind me as well, so getting a bit of a collection built up, so that's really good. I like the design of it as well. It's like BB-8 deconstructed. I like that. I think it's really cool. I like that a lot. But the best thing for me, anyway, has surely got to be the pin. I couldn't quite believe I got a pin. It's a pop vinyl pin as well. I think you can just about see behind me are my pop vinyl figures, so it's not entirely out of my collection to get something like this, but as many of you will know, I massively collect pins, and I've got some Star Wars ones and I've got a lot of Disney ones. So to get a pin, a huge pin at that, I am very, very happy with this. Super, so happy. So yeah, that alone would have been worth the money, but I also really like the mug and the notebook and a couple of other bits too. So yeah, super thrilled with that. So there we go. That is everything that came out of the Star Wars mystery box. And have you got anything else you want to say?
Does it mean by my size, do you?
Okay, and on that surprisingly interesting bombshell, it's time to end the episode. So I will be back tomorrow for another entry for Vlogmas. So please do subscribe, and I'll see you guys real soon. One thing that is going to come up, I still haven't put up my Christmas tree, even though we're nearly 10 days into December. So one episode that will be coming up fairly soon is my terrible attempt at putting up a Christmas tree. So stay tuned for that. Do subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.
For 800 years have I trained Jedi.